Hey, it's David here for Men's Kingdom. And today I want to talk to you about a hot topic, a topic that is researched by a lot of men on YouTube, and that is semen retention. Now, I must commend you for even clicking on this video because semen retention will challenge you to the core. It will shake your core foundation as a man. As a man, all you've been doing is thinking about sex, how to get the next piece of vagina. And it's not your fault. You are wired for it. Your brain enjoys it. That's who you are. You are part of the ever expanding creation. So you are here to release your semen into a vagina that eventually will become a child. That is the whole goal. The whole goal of having sex, primarily procreation, creation, continuing the human race. Now, if you want to abstain from that, if you want to stop ejaculating, you call forth the most challenging resistance in your life. Your brain will fight against you. Now, I had an addiction to pornography and masturbation from 13, 14 to the age of 34. And I will turn 40 February 2020. So that's about 6 years roughly since I have been practicing semen retention or NoFap or NEO. So NEO stands for non-ejaculatory orgasm, where now I'm able to have sex for a long time because I have stamina and not ejaculate. And afterwards, I go and meditate. Afterwards, I go to the gym or I go for a 5K run. Now, there is a lot of information about semen retention on YouTube. I will not bore you about all the benefits. I will not even bore you about my own personal experience. I'm here to share with you more so the practical ways you can get this thing going in your life, or if you have started, so that you can actually keep it going. I have realized that a lot of men who share their experiences don't share practical ways. I myself, I have actually documented my whole journey. I have journals on top of journals. I have boxes of journals and books and notes and everywhere because I am an Aquarius. I thrive on knowledge. So I must document my journey. So what I have done is documented my journey. I have documented my journey. I have come up with hypotheses. I have tested those hypotheses, concluded on certain concepts, and then run those hypotheses again. Over the years, I've been able to get some good insights and some good understanding about semen retention. Now, the first piece of practical advice that I'm going to give you if you want to embark on this journey of semen retention is imagination. I want to advise you to imagine yourself as a better man. Imagine yourself as the ideal man that you want to become, right? I want you to imagine a life of more energy. And by imagining, I don't mean just for a moment. No, that's your first homework. Start imagining that. Start sending signals to your brain that you are on something new. You're desiring something new. Get a picture of what this new life might look like. Start reconditioning your brain. Start rewiring your brain. So what I want you to do is to start thinking about what would it be like and what would it feel like to live a different life. What would it be like to be energetic? What would it be like to be enthusiastic? What would it feel like to get up every day and feel at home within yourself? What would it feel like to be magnetic, for people to be drawn to you wherever you go? What would your life be like to be appreciated, loved by yourself first, and then by people around you? Imagine those things. Think about what would it feel like for you to be in control of your mental states, to be in control of your moods, to be in control of your character, to have the power and the strength to deny things which no longer resonate with you, to leave relationships which no longer serve you, and to have the courage to venture into the unknown. What would your life be like? How much joy would you have? We see, you have to allow yourself to play with those pictures, and you will start getting excited. This is where I want you to be. You will start getting excited about this possible life, this potential life. And once you get excited about it, you will feel motivated. And once you feel motivated, you will already put momentum into motion. And momentum is necessary for this journey, or else you'll start and you will stop as soon as you have your first relapse, because it will happen. You will stop. So I want you to imagine what your life would be like if you were not fapping every day. What your life would be like if you had more energy. What your life would be like if your face glows and shines. What your life would be like if you were to feel blissful. Start thinking on that, because remember, thoughts become things. Thoughts become reality. What you think, you become. So when I'm asking you to start thinking and start imagining, I'm not asking you to do anything unpractical. This is very practical, because the universe is mental. Life is mental. You can't embark on this journey without first getting a picture of what it would be like, without feeling the emotions of what it would be like. My friend, I was just like you many years ago, feeling lethargic, suicidal, unhappy, depressed. Oh my God. But today, life is much different. And I have found my purpose. My purpose is to speak. My purpose is to coach, predominantly to help men and also to help women along the way. This is why my channel is called Men's Kingdom. I have found my kingdom, and I want to share the insights with you on how to find your own kingdom. Now, if you are single, okay, go for it. If you are in a relationship, I have a few words to share with you. A woman born in this society is addicted to your ejaculation. She is addicted to your sperm. She is addicted to your semen. You see, women are addicted to the climax. You know, the climatic moment when you're about to ejaculate. And of course, your penis gets larger. She feels it on the inside of her. And she's waiting for you to start pounding this thing so hard. That moment creates euphoria in a woman. So your first challenge, if you are in a relationship, as it relates to practicing semen retention, is to re-educate your woman. I had a woman when I started. I told her, I'm in business. I am on a journey. I'm gonna start to not come while we're doing this thing. I don't know how successful I'm going, but I'm going to try it. She said, hey, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do, if you think it's going to better your life, go ahead and do it. I did it. Now, I went through many ups and downs. I had many relapses, but I got to tell you, this past Sunday night, I went for an hour and a half, if not 2 hours, from 9:30 to midnight. And I walked away with my semen inside of me. And I went meditating afterwards. I meditated for about an hour afterwards, because I can say that maybe I have mastered it to a certain percentage, to a high certain percentage. If you have a woman, you have to re-educate your woman. Now, there is a woman out there who will not accept it. Here is my story. I met a woman a few years back, two years back, and I told her, hey, you see this life that's in me that attracted you? This life is maintained by non-ejaculation. I'm practicing semen retention. I'm not having sex. I mean, I'm having sex, but I'm not coming. So we're gonna have sex, but I'm not going to ejaculate. She said, all right. So we had sex the first night, right? She did everything possible to get me to ejaculate. I did not, because by that time, at that point, I had already mastered my craft to a certain extent. So I did not. She went home and called me and sounded very sad on the phone. And she was like, I feel like you did not give me what I deserved. I feel like something was incomplete. How are you gonna have sex with somebody and not give them what they're expecting, what they're waiting for? That woman spent about an hour on the phone with me complaining how incomplete she felt because I did not ejaculate. I did not give her that climatic action. I did not pound it very fast. She did not feel that part when my penis would expand, and she would get into that euphoric state. You see, could it mean that if your woman disagrees and if she tries to get you to ejaculate, could it mean that you might have to break up and become single so you can get your life to the next level? I don't know. You decide. But for this session I'm about to end, I want you to know, go home. My homework to you is to imagine the new life. You've watched many videos about semen retention, right? Feel the energy in those men. Feel me right now. Feel me. Look at me. Look at my face. Look at me. And imagine and think what your life would be like if you had the same amount of energy, the same amount of self-confidence, the same amount of power. What would your life be like? And as you think, remember, thoughts become things. Your thoughts will create feelings in you, and those feelings will motivate you. And once you're motivated, you start taking action. And once you take action, you will set momentum, and momentum will get you going, my brother, because you'll start reaping benefits even on the third day. This is my homework to you. I look forward to sharing more tips and insights with you regarding this journey, the journey to find your kingdom. Until next time, bye now.